Okay. So, alright. So before I show you what I've got done today, I did want to mention that I actually did put out a trailer for Facility. I actually forgot, or well, not that I forgot, I didn't realize how quickly I was approaching day 200. So I had to scramble together because I wanted to do a trailer by then, because most of the stuff has been more fleshed out and all that kind of stuff. And I made a quick trailer. I didn't give out a official release date because I'm still not sure when the game will fully release. Having never released a game before, I don't know how strenuous and all that kind of stuff this is going to be. But I am confident that it will release by the end of 2021, before the end of 2021, that it should release sometime within this year. So I just put out 2021, and I'm going to confidently say the game should come out before the end of 2021. But go see the trailer. That's yesterday's episode, so just go watch it. I think it's pretty neat, even though it was quickly done. But whatever. So for today, I started working. I finished the lobby. I started working on. I also put in some of the doors because I realized I could do that really. Besides, I put in some magazines because I thought these tables could use a little bit of touch up. This I cleaned up the textures a little bit, and I just took that from this, or that, put that there. Added a nameplate with no name, a little vase which was supposed to have real flowers, but I couldn't really find textures. I would have to make them myself, and I was like, we'll just do plastic flowers. So I made some plastic flowers really quick, and so that's really it. I spent all that time, doing this. I also put in this door and the door on the other side. I also found out that these, which have collision now, did not originally have collision, so I just quickly edited that in. Trash bag, mirror. These are in. Yada 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 yada. So what I have left is the common area, the manager's offices, and the parking lot. And that's really it. Besides putting in those few buildings, putting in the elevator door. Not a whole lot left. I think I'm going to work on the parking lot next, because the parking lot's going to need the most thing. So first of all, I'm going to, so there is, what is it called? It is called, let's quick this. So it is called, I believe, decal? Hold on. Yeah. So here's this thing. It is called a decal. And what a decal is basically, it's kind of like a sticker. It's really good for if you need to do, such as whatever the hell this thing is. And basically, whatever this square encompasses, it places a decal on. It's not a perfect box, as you guys can see, so. But basically think of it as a when I did a lot of dirt and that kind of stuff. So this is really good for like blood and other stuff, but I'm going to be using it to do parking spaces. I originally was going to just put a Photoshop on it, but then I realized I could do it this way and I could make them more accurate, that kind of stuff. I'm going to do a whole new car. I'm going to do a very low poly car and throw some nifty textures like a decent car. I just want the idea of cars being in the parking lot, like this is a parking lot. I probably also will model a few street lamps to do, and some parking cylinders. So I'm going to be doing that next because the parking lot kind of really did get neglected. Cars in it, and I threw cars that were really expensive into it because they had the whole kind of stuff, and that's a little unnecessary. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. That's the part that I think is going to take me the longest. Once I do that, I'm going to move down into here, and then I'll move upstairs. Or I'll do what I'll do here next. Because here, I don't think it'll be too difficult. So here's the original Maya scene that I've been dissecting and elements, that kind of stuff. So one, I'm going to nix this. I think I'm going to do... So I think... What is the UV map on this? I think I just need to adjust the UV map, because that's basically what I've been doing. I was really lazy with the UV maps. Yeah. So I was very lazy with the UV maps and just... because I just didn't, I didn't want to spend too much time modeling. I wanted to make sure the game was... So now I'm kind of going back and I'm remodeling all that kind of stuff. There's a few levels I think I'm just going to leave as is. One being the next level, which actually appears in the... And... was it 4? I think I'll leave 4 by itself. Maybe 3. But I'll definitely leave 2, probably 3, and I think what I'll do, but I definitely need to go back and touch up the final level, which I think is 6, right? So, definitely gotta touch up 6. 4, I think is fine. I think 4 is fine. 6, I think, needs a lot of work. I can leave it as is if I just drag in elements to decorate the kind of wall areas, so the walls aren't so barren or that kind of stuff. I think if I just do that, I think that'll be fine. So I think I can leave 5. I think definitely needs quite a bit of a rehaul. 1, it is the most expensive level. Path length. So just I wish they could show you a number. So the main menu is 97, and that's 107, that's 100, 106, 4, so... It's just one really big unnecessary, well, not one, I had to divvy up into a few, and I think the idea is good. I just think up a little bit. So the computer room is going to need a whole overall 6 needs a little bit of touch-ups, mostly for gameplay purposes. And I think 3 is, I'm pretty sure 4 and 2 are a-okay. I think they have enough detail in them. But yeah, So I'm going to move on to that because I want to finish there are still mechanics that do need to be built, like the saving function needs to be made. That's incredibly important. I didn't think rehauling the levels would take as long as this was. But yeah, so saving mechanics definitely need to be made. I'm trying to think. That's kind of the number one thing. I might take a break this level, and I think I'll take a break and do the saving mechanics because that's just necessary. But yeah, so long enough.